Right, so I've decided to make a YouTube video covering what high ticket sales is, what appointment setting is, and just to give you a full understanding of how it works, what the commissions are, and what you will be dealing with as a remote salesman and an appointment setter. So a bit of backstory of myself. My name is Asher. I'm 21, originally from Queensland, Sunshine Coast, and then I moved over to Perth for the mines. Been over here for 2 years. It's not too bad. Pretty fucking hot over here. But I got into high ticket sales in October and started making money in November. We're now in January 2024, and I'm at the point now where I can step away from my job. So it's pretty good, pretty effective, and making me some good money. So what is high ticket sales? Basically, you are just selling a high ticket offer. Generally, that goes from about $5,000 and up. Anything below $5,000 is considered low ticket. So generally, it's like the e-learning sort of space, such as mentoring, coaching, consulting, training from a business or an influencer, teaching people how to either invest, get fit, relationship advice, real estate, different sort of things. So such as coaching. That's the one that I really focus on because it's actually helping people instead of just selling someone else's course at a high ticket price. The thing with high ticket sales is you are not cold calling or you are not outreaching to clients. The clients are coming into you because they are interested in what the business is selling of that high ticket product. So for example, if someone is selling a real estate program to help people get into real estate and invest in real estate, people are contacting them asking for help. All you're doing is getting on the phone with them and closing the deal. They're already warm leads. They're interested in learning real estate from that coach. You just need to collect the money and close the deal. Now, generally in a high ticket offer, you will have an appointment setter and a closer. So the appointment setter is basically kind of like the laborer. You are going through the DMs and the emails of that business or influencer from the people that are keen on the product or service that they're getting sold. And you are filtering through whether they're keen, ready to go, ready to start now, and financially qualified to pay the price of that product or service. And then once you tick all those boxes for that person, you are then booking them in for a call with the closer. So generally with appointment setting, you are making around 5 to 10% per close. Now that doesn't seem like a whole lot, but consider this: if you are selling a high ticket product or service of $10,000, you make 5%. If that deal closes, you get $500. If you're on 10%, you would get $1,000 just for booking in that call on the DMs. You don't have to show your face. You are just simply texting and booking in. In percentages of commission for closes, it's generally between 10 and 20%, although I have seen upwards of 25 to 30%. So to put that in perspective, if you are selling a high ticket offer of $10,000 and say you make 20%, just for closing that one deal, you just made $2,000. And a lot of these are in USD. So for us Australians, $2,000 is just under $3,000, just for answering the call. Then on the closing side, you have all those calls booked from the appointment setter and they get set each day. So say you might have 4 calls for the day. Each call goes for about 45 minutes to an hour, and you just answer those calls. That lead is already ready, already knows what the product or service is. You just need to lock in the trade and seal the deal. Now, obviously, not every call is going to close. Some will, some won't. So that's why you have to work as a team with the appointment setter, and you have to have a good appointment setter. And if you are the appointment setter, you have to be good because you have to be the one to choose the right people to move forward to the call so that they can guarantee a close. Also, being a closer, you have to be a good salesman yourself with the key framework and an understanding of the person's situation and how the coaching or program can help them. Then when you are closing the deal, 99% of the time it will just be on a Zoom call because it is all done pretty much through an app called Calendly, which allows the appointment setter to send a link and the client to book in a call, and then that link gets followed to the Zoom and they have the Zoom links linked up, and then you just jump on the Zoom link and you're on the phone with the client. One thing that is extremely important into landing an appointment setter role or a remote closing role is you're going to need experience. No business is going to allow you to handle their warm leads that are coming in if you don't have experience in sales or communication. For example, I had no experience in sales or communication whatsoever. I joined an academy mentorship to learn sales and learn remote closing plus appointment setting. That was in October. Now I do this full time. In January, I landed a role as a remote closer. So I got that experience through that, and then I used that experience to go out to another company and get hired by them. Right, so that is the explanation of high ticket sales and remote closing and appointment setting. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment or send me a DM on Instagram. Like and subscribe, I guess. I'm going to try to be posting on here more often. So yeah, thank you. Cheers.